Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. My name is Lay. I am a mother of two and we are a family of four on a debt-free journey of paying off over $29,000 of debt, and we are taking you guys step by step and payment by payment along the way. If you're new to this channel, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I really hope you enjoy this content and decide to stay. And if you guys are returning, thank you guys so much for your continued support as we navigate through this journey. So as I mentioned, our family's on a pretty big mission this year of the year 2023. We are paying off all of our debt. We decided that 2023 is the year where we get serious, and we decided that we no longer want to make any debt payments. We want to be debt free. We want to reclaim our money again and stop sending it to other places. So that is what this channel is all about. We're showing that even in the year 2023, with raising costs and inflation, you can still pay off debt and become debt free. Don't get me wrong, you guys, it has taken a lot of work and determination to get here. I mean, we are pulling out all the stops from working overtime, picking up extra shifts, selling things. Like when I tell you guys we want this, we want it so bad, and we are doing everything in our power to become debt free, but also still stay present. We're parents of two little children. We have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. So you'll also see that kind of incorporated in this channel, incorporated in our budgets. Our children are in sports and activities, and we do a lot of family activities. So really finding that perfect balance and becoming debt free and still doing those family things and living life while we're on this journey. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about all the things that I wish I would have known / what I know now on a debt-free journey. Now, of course, everybody's journey looks different. Everybody's financial situation looks different. And if you are on a debt-free journey, or if you're thinking about starting one, or if you finished one, that in itself is amazing. The idea of just starting and kind of, even if you have to figure it out along the way like myself, you start and trial and error will get you there. So we're gonna be talking about the first 3 things that I wish I would have known. I wish somebody would have explained to me. I wish somebody would have broken down or talked through. So the very first thing is a budget. And not only a budget, but that a budget is ongoing. Here, let me go ahead and move this out the way, and I will go ahead and zoom in. Is that a budget is ongoing. Now, my husband and I've talked about this in the past. We have been a cash envelope user family where we pull out physical cash for our expenses to kind of help keep us accountable. But I think that there's something that's so special about when you have a budget versus when you're intentional with your budget. I think that having that real reality of sitting down with yourself, your spouse, your household, and looking at what you're bringing in versus looking at what's leaving and going out is such an eye-opening process. It really helps you know, okay, is it a spending problem? Is it an income problem? What is going on? What can I cut out? What can I adjust? Do I really need to be going here this many times? Do I use this service? Can I get this bill? When you have that honest conversation with yourself, it is so important. And I'm not gonna lie, the first time we had our real budget and we actually saw the numbers, I was so overwhelmed when we actually started adding things up. So it is an emotional aspect. Money is emotional. And I think knowing going in that it is going to be an emotional process. You're going to feel all the feelings. You're going to feel frustrated, happy, maybe a little sad, maybe a little nervous. There's going to be all these feelings that are going through this because you're creating a budget. And I think what's important to know is when we use the word budget, and I know for myself, when I watch influencers or when I watch other YouTube channels, I constantly think about, oh my gosh, this person has the perfect budget, and here I am on draft number 10 and I can't get it together. So knowing that a budget is ongoing, the budget is ever changing. If you need to go ahead and readjust your budget and make it so it works for your life, because life may look different than it did a week ago or 2 weeks ago or a month ago when you did that budget. Knowing that the budget is ongoing and adjustments and changes are okay A budget is supposed to work for you, not the other way around. So really being realistic and intentional with your budget. If you guys are new to this page, intentional is our word for 2023. So that is kind of the key to everything that we are doing. The next thing that I wish I would have known is the power of saying no. The power of no. And you guys, this one has been by far the most challenging of me. I know that when we started the debt-free journey, you always kind of hear with people saying like, don't keep up with the Joneses. You just are going to have to start telling people no. And if you don't have it in your budget, or if you have to take away something, or if it comes down to you going out to dinner with this person or paying off credit cards, you're going to have to say no. But nobody really talks about, again, that emotional process when it comes to money, actually having to say no over and over and over again when it's not one of those top priorities. I know with us and our budget, we really, at the beginning of the year, we actually took down a list of people that we were going to be purchasing gifts for in the year 2023. We wrote down the holiday, the amount, and what we would be spending. And we made an agreement that if those are the people that we're purchasing gifts for, it doesn't mean that we're not going to celebrate other people. It doesn't mean that we're not going to go to celebrations. But we decided at the very beginning of the year that if it's on this sheet of paper and it's on this list, then we will go ahead and purchase for them. But then, as you guys can tell, we're 3 months in the year, and guess what? Birthdays have popped up, new relationships have formed, new friendships, and saying no to those things is a really big deal. I know, especially on a mom aspect and a parenthood aspect, telling your children no to things, it can be really difficult. I'm not going to lie. It can be really difficult. But being able to see your debt progress and know that I may be saying no today, so I can say no tomorrow. So that has been a really, really, really big thing that I really wish somebody would have explained to me, is that, Lay, saying no is going to be hard, and it's going to be okay to say no. And it's okay that it's going to be hard, and it will get easier over time, because at the end of it, nobody cares that if you're going or not, because they're not going to end up paying that bill. They're not going to pick up the tab, or they're not making that credit card payment. So I really think just knowing that the true power of no. So if you're on a debt-free journey and you're struggling with no and saying no to maybe things that come up last minute, or even things that come up last minute, or things that don't bring you happiness or don't align with your visions and values, and maybe you have that social aspect pressure or that family pressure, knowing that the power of no is so strong, and there's also that emotional aspect of it. And the last thing is community. And this one for me has been good, and it has been bad. So as you guys know, I share our financial journey on YouTube. I share all of our budgets, our real income, everything like that. But that also means that on social media and in real life, I know my family knows that I'm obsessed with budgeting. I'm obsessed with numbers. I'm obsessed with becoming debt-free. The downside of that is that because they know we're debt-free, I know a lot of people are really nervous with sharing their finances. Me, I don't really mind if people know my finances, because if you watch my videos, you already know the second my budget happens, it's on paper, it's set in stone. But on the flip side of that, you really do grow this really great community of people that are on a debt-free journey with you. People who are learning to budget and are creating those budgets and redoing those budgets. People that are also having to say no and working with those emotions and saying no to family members or friends or coworkers. So it really is great to know that with each of these, there is a con side and there's a pro side. So being able to really look at them and know that, it's okay. A budget, if you have to redo the budget 5 times, it's going to be okay. If you have to say no to something that maybe in the past you'd have never said no to, but that credit card snowball payment's a little bit more important to you this week, it's okay. If So I think that these are the things that if I would have known on a financial journey or when I started to become debt free, it definitely would have helped ease me into it a little bit more. It definitely has, now that I've learned it and learned how to navigate through them, it's definitely helped motivate me. If you guys know, we're actually on track to become debt free in October instead of December. We're actually about 2.5 months ahead if we keep on the pace that we're going. So that's even more exciting. So yes, I'm saying no in March, but who knows? In November, those no's could multiply into 3 yeses as long as it's cash flowed. So those are gonna be the things that I wished I would have known or I should have known on a debt-free journey. And if there is anything that you wish you would have known or wish you would have found out when you're on a debt-free journey, please go ahead and leave those down in the comments. I absolutely love this budgeting community, this finance community, and how everybody really bands together for that encouragement piece, for that motivation piece, seeing the people who have already became debt-free and learning how they did it, what they cut out, how they said no, how they do their budgeting. It's really, really nice to see that there's so many different avenues and ways that you can do this and still reach the same outcome. So that is going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoy budgeting, cash stuffing, debt, and savings update, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more content. As always, you guys, if you're on a financial journey as well, please let me know in the comments because I love to support you and your channel. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.